Okay, here we go for an unboxing this week. We should have had some collard greens, your basil, should have been in a bag like this. Plenty of basil, you can leave it in the bag like that. Basil doesn't like to be wet, so when you go to store it, make sure you're just leaving it nice like that and crisp. If you want to put the basil in water, some people like to do that. If you're going to do that, you would remove like these bottom stems just like that. You'd take all these and still leave those, and you can put it right in the water. If you have my guidebook, you'll know that you can actually put basil just like this into a plastic bag and right into the freezer. Any Ziploc freezer bag or regular bag, and just freeze it. Nothing really needed. Just make sure it's pretty dry. Should be dried just like that. Collard's really easy to kind of saute, and then these are your amaranth greens. They should have some kind of either reddish stem, or some of them are like a greenish stem, more purpley. I have a few varieties, so I kind of just mixed and matched everything since the flavor will pretty much be the same. Amaranth is an ancient green, so really easy to simply chop and saute. This is our fennel pollen. Okay, I gave you this one because it is absolutely one of my most favorite treats that you can get. You can just pull these little tiny flowers off of here, and that is the fennel pollen. It is sweet, and even people who don't like fennel or anise or licorice tend to really like the fennel pollen because it's really quite tasty. Even my kids find this to be a thing that they walk through the field and they just snack on it. You would just take the flower petals off like that, and you could eat this whole top section. I'm gonna eat it right now. It is just a really sweet candy flavor. Then you've got a couple jalapenos again. I found one of our jalapenos that we chopped up was super spicy, so nice, and then one was like pretty mild. And then we have someone who helped us to make some kimchi. It was just made last week, so it can pretty much be in your fridge for 1 to 6 months. There's some instructions on there that'll help a little bit. Our gift to you. And then our Marvel of Venice beans. These beans are a nice crisp bean. You could eat them just like this. Just eat them like a potato chip. Eat them fresh. They are so good and crispy and just all the right flavors. And then you can chop them up and saute them. Really simple thing to do as well. And a head of lettuce should be pretty solid in there as our summer situation. In our family share, the extra things are turnips, our Tanya's pink beans. These are a fun one because I really rarely have seen them. They're one of the few beans that usually can stay pink when you cook them, but most things that are this color tend to kind of go a bit more green when you cook them. And then these are the magenta quinoa greens. I love how they have lots of like pink color to them, and all this little white kind of powdery looking stuff is good for you. That is fine. It is part of the green. It is delicious. It's a mineral that you need in your body, so please eat the whole thing. You can wash it, but these greens are hydrophobic, so you'll probably not wash it away all the way. And then amaranth greens, I'm just going to show this example. This is in the family share and in the couple share, but you can see like this bunch is more green stems and more like slightly pink. It's because we've been growing these amaranth greens on our property for like 10 years, so we have a lot of crosses between all of the varieties that we have. So these golden turnips are a great roaster. You can chop them up and roast them with potatoes, the beans can be sauteed. I prefer these beans cooked over being fresh, and then the quinoa you can chop up and saute with a stir fry, or you can actually just eat it raw like this. It's a really nice tender green. I always suggest like take one, eat it, try it, see what you think, and kind of let your palate decide how you use it. So that is the additional family share items. And then of course we have our gesture potatoes. Quite a few people added these on this week. These are a nice kind of creamy, buttery potato. You can add to just about anything, and know that there's a lot of really good nutrients in there since we grew it here on our farm.